Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video that I want to do for a little minute. Um, I'm sure that a lot of you out there could probably relate, most likely. But have you ever been like, just chit-chatting with your friends or whatever, and you just bring up like some crazy hypotheticals or like what ifs or whatever? This video is going to be about that pretty much. And yeah, I just want to hear like some of you guys' responses in the comments or whatever, or even if you have your own what ifs that you would like in the next video, because I might do a part two depending on how well this one goes. But yeah, if you have your own hypothetical what ifs or whatever, just put those in the comments and I could, bring them up in the next video, give you guys shout outs and whatnot. But I'm just gonna get right started. Just gonna dive right in. Okay, so number one is what if aliens are real? And now I know I started off easy because this is a classic one. Everybody like thinks about this for real, but what if what if they were real? What do they even look like? Like a lot of people go off of like movies or cartoons and just think they're like big headed with like well, not alien, but big headed with like black eyes or whatever, and they just gray or green running around and shit. But what if they look like something that our mind can't even like understand? Like you just looking at something, you're like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? Like you're literally looking at it and you just can't understand what you're looking at. Also, do you think that they would be friendly? Cause me personally, I'm just terrified already, just off of the unknown, which I'm sure a lot of people are. But I don't know if they would be friendly, like off some like Rick and Morty shit, where like they could like what I'm saying, chill with us and be in bars and whatnot. But I know I wouldn't be against it, I guess. I wouldn't. But I just know it would take me like a little time to get used to seeing what I'm seeing and being around what I'm being around. But they could also just hop down here off some, oh yeah, we about to blow y'all shit up. We about to run the street shooting niggas, doing whatever aliens do to like, fuck niggas up. Which I don't even know if they do that. They could just be a peaceful race if they exist. And my last thing on this topic is, are they already here? Because over many years, we've been seeing like, UFO sightings and shit, and oh, aliens supposedly running through people's yards and shit. Like even recently, there was like a family. I forgot where. I think it's like near Vegas or something like that. But there was like a crash, and there was like a blurry little field or whatever surrounding the area of the crash. And next thing you know, the guy that lived there supposedly saw like niggas running around the yard, like hiding and trying to fuck with like machinery and whatnot. I'm pretty sure y'all probably know what I'm talking about. If not, I could just post like a little picture or clip or something. Okay, so this next what if I recently thought of like when I was hanging out with my friends like a month ago. But what if like you look up right and you like, oh yeah, the moon is looking sweet or whatever, and you realize like it's kind of like growing or whatnot, but it's actually not growing. It's just crashing to fucking Earth. What if I mean, it's not much that you could really do, but we we just gonna get into it. So my main question about this is, how would this affect life on Earth before the crash? Um, Obviously there's gonna be a panic or whatever, but you know how like the moon is connected with like the tide force or whatever the fuck. Like, would it be like big ass tsunamis and shit going on before we even get impacted by the moon? What the fuck would it really happen? It's like it's crazy to think about, but I'm like, what if? Not saying that it could happen. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a scientist or nothing, but yeah. Next up on the what if list, I'm sure is another classic one that anybody has asked a friend or a sibling. But what if the zombie apocalypse happened? Now, my first question also with that is, what kind of zombies would it be? Like we see so many zombies in like the media culture or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like in movies and whatnot. Dawn of the Dead, The Walking Dead, um, Warm Bodies, etc. There's like so many different types of zombies. World War Z. What what type of zombies would there be? And based on which one, I don't know which one I could really survive. Already, I'm just like, forget zombies. You know what I'm saying? If a zombie apocalypse happened, nigga, I'm jumping off a cliff or some shit. I'm not lying to you. And that also brings me to our next problem in a zombie apocalypse, which brings the next question. Who could you trust during this? Which, in almost every like zombie thing, there's like that one guy that gets bit and doesn't say shit, or gets scratched, doesn't say shit. Or there's like people that's like stealing your shit and then like leaving you in the middle of the night or something like that. Which, what the fuck? I don't know who I would be able to trust. I'm pretty sure niggas couldn't trust me. I'm not gonna lie to you. If a zombie apocalypse happened, don't trust me, big dog. Especially if I be around you now and you want like some lacking shit. Oh my, boy, you ain't nothing but puppy child. I'm waiting for my time. Once it's a moment where like, oh, it's me or him. The zombie's about to either get both of us if I go back and save him, or if I leave, I'm living. I'm sorry. I'm leaving your ass. You're getting left right there. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. Fuck you. My last question is, would you want to survive during this? Now, I'm pretty sure they will already have like a cure or some shit they just trying to make money off of or something like that. You know what I'm saying? They probably gonna let this shit go on for some days, maybe weeks. Who knows? And they gonna have like the cure already made, and you know what I'm saying? They gonna try to profit off of it, even though niggas is really dying, cause they do this shit all the time. But also, I don't know. I feel like it's like I wouldn't want to survive once the shit go down, cause I know that's gonna be like the most harsh moment on my mind. I'm gonna be like, bro, this really about to be a zombie apocalypse. I'm not for the ride. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. It's like if I just keep pushing through that shit, and it's gonna be like, bruh, when is this zombie apocalypse about to end? Now, this next what if is definitely like a super personal one because I remember I used to ask my sister this shit all the time, like growing up. What if you found out, like after all these years, that your sibling never existed, or siblings actually? Which this is something really crazy to think about because you already know family moments, even like little shit like fighting your siblings or something like that. When you're growing up, imagine if none of that shit was real and like you like imagined it. Like you just ask mom and be like, "Oh, where's Rebecca or some shit like that," and they just like, "Who? Who the fuck is that?" You like my sister. What the fuck? Even down to like moments like if you going to the same school and like somebody like tried to tell your sibling about you or some shit like that, like, "Oh, your little brother's crying" or some shit, and it's like, "Oh, that nigga never existed," or the bigger sister sibling never existed. It's kind of crazy. It's just crazy to think about. But what if? Now, my last one on this list is something that's kind of crazy as hell too. Which, if y'all saying this is the end, you know what I'm getting at. But what if the rapture happened? Now, if you don't know what the rapture is, the rapture basically is when the end of the world happens and like all Christians who are alive or dead will, float and rise all the way into the fucking sky and basically go to heaven while, the end of the world and shit happens here on earth. Now, for my first question with this is, what if you stay here on earth while like the others are rising up? Now, I'm sure you'll probably be like, what the fuck? What did I do? I'm not a Christian? What the fuck? Like, I can't go to heaven? What's going on? What did I do that wrong? Well, also, my second question would be, you know, what if you see people that you know did like unforgivable crimes type shit, like unforgivable sins going straight to heaven? Like, you see a fucking murderer going up, you see goddamn Hitler just, what I'm saying, got resurrected, but he's also flying up to heaven. What the fuck? What is going on? What the fuck? And you still staying there? For what? What did you do? But now that also brings a question that I like just thought about right now. But what if you see somebody that you know, like you like they should be up there with me or something like that? Like you're flying up and then like I don't know, your significant other or some shit is staying behind, or you know what I'm saying, or somebody young as hell is staying behind, like a little ass like 6-year-old or something. Like what the hell did they do that early on in life to fuck up? What happened? Well, that wraps up this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment. I appreciate all of that, all the love. I'll be sure to try to make a part 2 if you guys want it. Like I said, you can mention your own crazy what ifs in the comments and I'll bring them up in the next one. And yeah, thanks again for watching. Love you guys. See you in the next video.